What's up, everybody? It's David with CMC Motorsports, and I'm here with my friend Johnny Paxton, and we're going to check out his 2017 Street Glide Vikla that we just finished up for him, and this is his first time seeing it. Johnny, tell us, what do you think?
It's beautiful. Beautiful. I love it. Totally different bike.
Totally different bike.
Oh, yeah.
Johnny hasn't even had a chance to ride it. He had the dealer drop it off here, and we just put our CMC signature thumbprint on it. So let's walk around and talk a little bit about what we did. I'd say like 90% of the upgrades are all CMC parts, and then we put a few different items on it that Johnny wanted on the bike. They were a must-have, so we made it happen. So let's dive in. Come on, Johnny. Let me show you what we did. All right, so we dressed up the front fairing a little bit here. We went with a nice chrome windshield trim and a clockwork windshield right there. That way it breaks up the wind. One of the things that was very important to Johnny is he wanted to be lit up on the bike when he's riding it. So what we did is we changed out the stock little turn signal bullets, and we gave him auxiliary passing lamps here with really bright LEDs and a super bright LED headlight, and that gives it that classic old school gangster look, which I totally love. Chromed out front end, and the signature CMC V-rail. This is a special piece because Harley did not make that V-rail bumper for 2014 and newer touring bikes. That's why we stepped in and made it. We had a lot of guys asking us if we have other fitment years. We don't, because those are available through other sources, but this one here is only available at CMC Motorsports, so we made it happen. All right, Johnny, come around this way. Let's talk about this side of the bike right here, man. This is what they call the beauty side, okay? This shows everything. Tell us, Johnny, on this right here, first impression, what's the thing that stands out to you the most? What do you like about the bike?
Well, everything, but the air filter stands out.
That's a really sick air filter, right? Yeah, it just shows all of the internals right there. I love that look. It really pairs nicely with all the other chrome upgrades that we did on the bike. And taking a look at it right here, we went with the classic style of our CMC ELEV8 engine guard, and as you make your way down the bike here, you're going to see that it pairs beautifully with our ELEV8 Saddleback guards. What's cool about our Saddleback guards, I call it out every time I talk about them, but we made this outside tube 17 inches, so it goes the length of a stretched saddlebag. A lot of other saddlebags on the market, they cut off short, which is, it's a good look, but it's not going to protect much if it needs to do its job. Right here you have function and style, so I like that a whole lot. And one of the things that I'm really proud to roll out on your bike right here, Johnny, for the first time we're showing our passenger pegs, which tie in with our floorboards and our brake pedal pad. So you're the first one to roll this on your bike, which I'm really proud of. When we get to the other side of the bike, we'll take a look at the hill toe shifters, because your bike is the first bike on the market to run those as well. So that's a really super cool thing that I'm proud of. We've got our level up seat with our matching Rey Backrest. And as we get to the back of the bike here, one of the things that was Johnny's vision on the bike is he wanted to dress up the back of the Rey with a custom backplate. So he requested the American flag on there, which I think turned out sick. We've been blowing up with requests on that backplate since we showed it on Johnny's bike, so we're going to roll that out as a production piece. And everybody knows that this is our signature King Me luggage rack, which pairs perfectly with the Rey Backrest. We've got the same radius bends right there. Johnny, what do you think about the backplate? What was your reason for wanting to run the American flag on that?
I was in the Army. My son's in the Air Force. Proud of the United States, proud of this country. And I just thought, what better way to represent with a flag on the bike?
Heck yeah, you can't go, especially on a Harley-Davidson, right?
Especially on a Harley.
Well, thank you for your service, Johnny. We appreciate you a lot. I remember when we got this bike in, Johnny, it had a black little shorty turn signal bar, and you had to have it in chrome, right?
Have it in chrome.
Everything chrome and black, so we swapped that out for you. And then if we come around to this side over here, this is going to give you a fresh look at the ELEV8 passenger pegs right here one more time, but you'll also be able to check out our beautiful matching ELEV8 hill toe shifters, which pair perfectly with the with our ELEV8 floorboards. I'll tell you, ever since we featured these parts with little teaser videos online, these parts have been blowing up. So next week we're gonna have more of the hill toe shifters and the pegs come out of production. They're at chrome right now, but that'll be beautiful. And then shout out to my friends at Shotgun Shock Air Ride. They hooked us up. I made one call and they sent the the touring air ride our way. But these two switches right here are Johnny's air ride. He's running a high performance shotgun shock air ride, which gives him function and style. You can slam it, you can dump it when you're not riding it, and you can adjust your ride height and firmness with a separate switch right there. So best of the best right here on Johnny's bike. I'd like to call out up here, this is our 14-inch ELEV8 handlebar that we did on Johnny's bike. We paired it with the top of the line Magnum shielding steel braided cables, and we did all chrome controls and levers on his bike. We reached out to the guys at Cypress Creek who do the Eddie Trotter line to dress up the dash panel right here with the fuel tank door and the dash panel insert, but that looks sick and it's proper. So, I mean, aside from some other things that you won't see on this bright day, like the special LED lights and things like that that we did, those are the upgrades that we did on this bike, Johnny. So what do you think?
I love it. I appreciate you and your team. When we first talked, it was just like a couple upgrades.
Yeah.
And then next thing you know, I mean, it was like, hey, let's do this and let's do that, and let's do this. And you guys definitely came through. I love it.
I appreciate it, Johnny. Well, we appreciate you.
I appreciate you and your team.
Yeah, thank you for trusting CMC. I'm really proud of how your bike turned out. So if you ever need anything, let us know.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.